Hey, welcome back. Tasty Thursday, our favorite day of the week. Jimmy Smith from the Gourds is here. Josh Coffey, Savannah Welch is here. We are lucky enough to be talking about the Texas Wine and Song Festival. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We just want to say it, and I'm going to let you get started while we talk about it. Tell us what you're going to cook first.
This is just a standard chicken curry. Gourds used to go over to London quite a bit, and they have these curry houses you could just walk in and out of. £5 on the counter there, and you walk out with a big boat of something like this.
Okay, and while you're doing that, let's talk Texas Wine and Song Festival.
Texas wine.
Josh, tell us about the event.
Well, basically, we created this one-day event, which is basically going to incorporate what the best of Austin has to offer.
It really is. There are so many elements to this event. Tell us about it. I mean,
well,
we've got
it's sort
the music
of
and the wine and the food and the...
Perfect, Chris. You know, basically the idea was to pair our very best export, which is our local music scene here in Austin, with a couple of our next best exports, which is our reputation as having some of the greatest restaurants in the state, and then secondly, with some of the best wineries that we can provide here locally.
Right.
And, you know, with that whole theme of eat local, drink local, shop local, you know, come listen to live music in Austin, Texas, and live the Austin lifestyle on Sunday.
It's easy to smell while we eat local.
That smells good.
While you keep going, Savannah, tell us about the greatest thing, too, is this the Sims Foundation benefit, right? Tell us about the foundation.
Last year was the first annual, and they donated $1,000 just right off the bat to the Sims Foundation, and it is mostly provides mental health and addiction services to Austin musicians and their families.
And we've done so many stories on this. For folks at home that don't know about this, tell us why the Sims Foundation is so important. I mean, and you're right, Josh, you hit it right on the money with how important local music is and local musicians here. Really, in a lot of aspects, the backbone of our community, and yet, a lot of times these services are needed.
Yep.
Hugely needed.
Yeah, hugely. I mean, and I want to say the main reason is because it's really, really difficult for musicians to get health insurance. I mean, it is a lot of people, but it's very important. I mean, it's incredible how many people Sims has provided services for, and since they started in '95.
Yeah,
so.
No question. Let's get to the nuts and bolts of it. It is this Sunday, right? Let's talk about where we're at. We're at the Copper Tank Event Center.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
5th and Trinity, on the corner of 5th and Trinity, Texas Wine and Song Festival. You can go to texaswineandsong.com. We can purchase tickets online for a discount right now if you buy them before the day.
Oh, okay.
So please go online and log on. And you know what makes Austin great is that we are a giving city. Yeah. You know, and great charities such as the Sims Foundation. You know, my partner Daryl Whittle from the Fleming's Prime Steakhouse in town, one of the greatest steakhouses here. You guys, I love that place. You know, him and I partnered up to create a one-day event that was basically going to fuel you know, some of that sort of community service, that charitable, you know, need that we often, you know, kind of overlook, especially in times that are tough. You know, I mean, as the news has been promoted, you know, we're cinching belts and trying to make a way of it. But, you know, what's important is that we're trying to still keep that charitable contribution, keep that heart of giving.
Let's touch on that in a second, Jimmy.
Yes,
tell us what you've added here, because it sure smells good.
Oh, good. Let's see. Let's go.
You've put in, I guess I'm going to have to backtrack here.
4 tablespoons vegetable oil.
Right.
This is, they call it curry powder, but it really is a mixture of coriander, tablespoon, tablespoon of cumin, half teaspoon of turmeric, and some cayenne, a pinch.
That's what
like
gives
your
it
heat.
such a good smell, sure.
Yeah. Tomatoes
in there as well?
Well, then, no, that was... This bowl here had the paste in it, which is crucial.
Okay.
Which is your aromatics, ginger, onion, and 8 cloves of garlic. That's a fat bulb of ginger, fat onion, and 8 cloves of garlic, done in a food processor.
Yeah.
Kablamski. And then this was yogurt.
Right.
And while I was putting it in there, you have to mix it in with the paste.
Right.
1 tablespoon at a time, and that's 4 tablespoons of that.
Okay, I'd be doing a disservice if I didn't ask what's the best wine that goes with this.
I think I might be better to answer that question. Well, you know, he mentioned some of the spices and some of the flavors that he's putting in there. So basically, you know, curry is typically spicy.
Right.
So you want to pair that with maybe a sweeter wine. Yeah. For example, we've paired that with Llano Estacado Riesling here today, and I'm sure FCC regulations would prohibit us from tasting it here on the air.
At least on camera.
On camera, you know, but afterwards, you know. And then also Riesling has sometimes aromatics of ginger and peach and apple and a hint of pear. And this particular one with 3% residual sugar will pair nicely with that spice.
Perfect.
And it almost eliminates the sweetness from the wine and the spice from the food. So really opens up your taste buds. It's, you know, that's sort of the deal. You know, on Sunday you can come out and you can try some great food and pair that with some very, very good wineries here in Texas and do your own little food and wine pairing.
There's the event right on the screen right now. Again, this Sunday, 3 to 10. You know what? You're right with the charitable, the way so many times Austin comes together and rallies. Sims Foundation be the recipient here, which is, but you got to include, this is some great food, some great wine, and some great music too. So everybody getting their money's worth here.
Chris, you're absolutely right. You know, and what we, Daryl and Savannah and Jimmy and I have discussed, you know, this is exemplifies the Austin lifestyle.
Yeah, no question.
You know, if you want to come out and say, let's say you're a Mizzou fan, you're coming in for the game, go to the website, buy a ticket, come on down and figure out why Austin's such a great town.
Yeah, and then take a beating.
And any questions that...
yeah, and then hook 'em horns, by the way, because, you know, we're all Longhorns here.
SimsFoundation.com, is that right?
.org.
SimsFoundation.org. That's right. And TexasWineAndSong.com.
Thank
all
you.
righty, that is your Tasty Thursday. Thanks for being here. We
My
sure
pleasure.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Chris.
See you a great weekend. All right, that's
Looking
your
forward
Tasty
to it.
Thursday for today, and we're back right after this.